All right, let's figure it out.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
Okay, campers, rise and shine. And don't forget your booties because it's cold out there today. It's cold out there every day. What is this, Miami Beach? Not hardly. And you can expect hazardous travel later today, you know, with that blizzard thing. Oh, that blizzard thing. Oh, well, here's the report. The National Weather Service is calling for a big blizzard thing. Yes, they are, but you know, there's another reason why today's especially exciting, especially cold, okay? But the big question on everybody's lips, on their chapped lips, right? Do you think Phil's gonna come out and see your shadow? That's right, Woodchuck Chuckers, it's Groundhog Day! And it's HQ night, yeah! We got a quizzard coming through for you on this live game show where you answer questions to win cash and points. I am your needle-nosed host, Ned the Head, Funksatawny Phil, Scott Rogowski. Scott Rogowski! I did the whistling belly button trick at the high school talent show. Bing! Scott Rogowski got the shingles real bad senior year. Almost didn't graduate. Bing again! Scott Rogowski, I dated your sister Mary Pat a couple times until you told me not to anymore. Well, I'm live from a borough in Jefferson County, Pennsylvania, 84 miles northeast of Pittsburgh, hobnobbing from Gobbler's Knob with over 280,000, including Joe's wife Rima celebrating her 40th birthday. The prize tonight is 50 million points, which and only which will be split with everyone who can answer 12 of my questions correctly. But you don't have to win the game to win points. You earn them as you play along as well. With every question you get right, those points, of course, translate to levels, and those levels give you free passes right through the game. You can coast all the way on through to question 10 if you get to level 10. And those points, that means more money in the season finale jackpot. That's right, let's check on it right now. Every point you earn adds to more dollars. 47,854 is that jackpot right now. How about that? The more you play, of course, the more we pay. And the best part is extra lives can be used in conjunction with those free passes that you're earning. They're available now or throughout the game for purchase. Maybe get the 3-pack, use one tonight, use one on tomorrow's big game. Oh, you don't know about tomorrow? Sunday. Free burgers for life, presented by Wendy's. I'm grilling you with bacon trivia. If you answer those questions tomorrow, halftime, Super Bowl Sunday, you're getting $25,000 plus Baconators for life. That's right, or veggie burgers. I think they have veggie options. And save one of those extra lives for Wednesday, February 6th. We are partnering with the Lego Movie 2, the second part, a special HQ event, 9 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm going where no host has gone before, really making history, not just quiz history on Wednesday night. Wait till you see what happens. We're giving out 75,000 plus limited edition collectible capsules from our friends at Lego. 75 plus 25, that's $100,000 in 1 week alone we're giving out. Yeah, we told you, we're giving out more money this season than last. We ain't lying. Look, you want predictions about the weather? You're asking the wrong Scott. I'll give you an HQ prediction. It's gonna be brutal, it's gonna be savage, and it's gonna last you about 12 minutes. Let's get down to the wintry gritty with over 300,000 alive now around the world on this Saturday night. Let's get this Groundhog Day show on the road. Numero uno. An old proverb warns not to count your chickens before they what? Have brunch, hatch, or attack. On the flip side of the saying is, you should always count your eggs before you buy. Sometimes the carton's missing one. If I'm paying for a dozen, I better be getting a full dozen. And no cracked ones either. But if you're looking to incubate rather than eat your eggs, wait till they hatch before you count them. That is the proverb here. 277,507 got this one right, and getting Q, numero, tumero. An old proverb warns not to count your chickens before they what? Have brunch, hatch, or attack. Now the flip side of the saying is you should always count your eggs before you buy. Sometimes the carton is missing one. If I'm paying for a dozen, I better be getting a full dozen. And no cracked ones neither. But if you're looking to incubate rather than eat your eggs, wait till they hatch. Hatch is your answer here. Of course, 277,285 got that one right on this Groundhog Day show. You get it? And by the way, what the HE double hockey sticks is wrong with those people who got it wrong?
Word nerds!
2,000 people got that wrong. We just asked the same question. All right, forget about that. Hey, words. I'm talking about words now here. Look at this. It's our new show at a new time tomorrow, Super Bowl Sunday, 9 p.m. tomorrow. The word about words is it's good. It's fun. It's hosted by Anna Roisman. Special football food night game tomorrow night. Football theme. Join the beta button. All right, you got that. I'm still hung up on those 2,000 people who answered the same exact question wrong the second time. How? Q3. Compared to a regular year, how many days does a leap year have? 2 more, 1 more, or 1 less? We're not going to ask the same question every question, guys. Next one of these leap years is around the corner, 2020. In the US, leap years are mostly the same as presidential election years. They line up, which is partially why they feel so long. They have 1 more day. 1 more, 230,868, making the leap onto Q4. Which of these movie series has won a Best Picture Oscar? Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or Back to the Future? Not just that one Oscar either. Out of 11 nominations, the final installment of this movie trilogy took home all 11 at the 2004 Academy Awards. The biggest sweep in Oscar history. A spectacular showing for Mr. Peter Jackson there and his movie Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. You come at the king, you best not miss. 180,433. I guess you never miss, huh? You're getting Q5. What U.S. state capital comes first alphabetically? Maryland's, New York's, or Maine's? Capitals starting with A are pretty plentiful all over this great land. You got Atlanta and Austin and Georgia and Texas, and those aren't even choices here. Augusta is Maine's capital. Annapolis is Maryland's. But Albany comes before them all in my home state of New York, New York. New York's your answer here, 123,116, enjoying a plate of steamed hams. Of course, that's an Albany expression. Q6, what word is not an example of automatopoeia? Crash, reggae, or oink? Automatopoeia. You say automatopoeia, I say automatopoeia. We've covered onomatopoeia in the past, words that mimic the sound they describe. Oink comes directly from how a pig oinks. And a crashing object makes a sound like crash into me. But reggae comes from Toots and the Maytals with their 1968 song, Do the Reggae. 136,747, legalize it. You're having a soul shakedown party tonight. That party's continuing to Q7, past the halfway point. In physics, what is mass times velocity? Force, momentum, or inertia? And you never thought you'd have to remember anything from physics class. Ha! It's good to know a few simple physics equations in life, and certainly in HQ right now. Force is mass times acceleration. So close, yet so far. Inertia is not even a vector quantity, so get that out of here. Mass times velocity, survey says momentum. Oh, savage. Slightly savage. Q7 here. We lost 90,000 of you about there. 46,149 are feeling that Joe-mentum with Joe Lieberman. On to Q8. On what body part is a snood typically worn? Ankle, head, or waist? Oh, I love this word, snood. Played the video game growing up. Snood, it was a game. Is it still a thing? Does anybody play that anymore? I love that thing. There are a few definitions of the word snood. It's a type of fishing knot. It's the fleshy, erectile protuberance on the head of a turkey. And it can also refer to various woven garments, all worn on the head or around the neck. Head is your answer here, 41,004. Getting ahead with head. In a big mood for snood. And Q9, according to Bill Gates, Microsoft and Apple both stole their visual interface from what company? IBM, Xerox, or Hewlett-Packard? Is there any such thing as an original idea anymore? Really, come on. I mean, the iPhone is just a phone you can watch porn on. In 1983, when Steve Jobs accused Bill Gates of graphical user interface theft, Bill quietly reminded him about a certain 1981 innovation called Xerox Star. Yeah, ring a bell? They were both stealing from the same kitchen. Xerox is your answer there. 19,968 making copies. Ironic, Xerox got copied. I mean, if anyone knows anything about copying, it's Xerox. 19,068 getting Q10. The species known as the world's only venomous primate is naturally found where? Africa, Asia, or Australia? Where I'm gonna be this week. Woo, doggy. That big Lego game, Wednesday night, we got to go to Australia to produce that one. That's how special that's going to be. And despite producing poisonous secretions in their armpits that they then spread on their teeth to catch prey or protect their young, this particular species of the adorable slow loris can't defend itself against the demands of the illegal pet trade. So we should probably keep those guys in Asia where they belong, where they live, where they're native to. Don't have pets that are slow lorises. Don't do it. 11,238. You're conserving slow lorises, right? Is that what you're doing? Right, well, at least you knew the answer. You're getting Q11. Which of these video games was part of Valve's famous Orange Box collection? Counter-Strike, Team Fortress 2, or Left 4 Dead? God, this illegal pet trade's killing me. And it's killing those animals. Quit it. The game-changing 2007 Orange Box established Valve, already riding high from their Half-Life series, as a major player in the video game world. They didn't come up with Snood, though. It did come with an episode 2 of Half-Life, Portal, and oh yeah, a little multiplayer FPS called Team Fortress 2 in your orange box. Aren't you glad I said Team Fortress 2? 10,242 of you are, because you got the answer right. You got all the way to Q12 tonight. 10,242 of you hustling, surviving all the way to the final round. It all boils down to this. 50 million points is on the line for the final question on this Groundhog Day. An old proverb warns not to count your chickens before they what? Have brunch? Gotcha. The real Q12. Who was president during the period of U.S. history known as the Gilded Age? James Buchanan, Benjamin Harrison, or William Howard Taft? Mark Twain co-wrote the book that came up with the term Gilded Age, describing the last 30 years or so of the 19th century. Hey, 19. Yeah, between Reconstruction and the Progressive Era, there was an age partially overseen by the man in the middle of Grover Cleveland's non-consecutive terms. I'm talking Benjamin Harrison, the answer in the middle of these options, as the answer's been all night tonight. Another Groundhog Day trick for you. 7,313 of you are our winners. It's all about the Benjamin baby. Am I right? Or am I right? 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 Oh, 7,313 of you were right for all 12 questions. You got the last one, which was a doozy. And the first one, which was pretty easy. You got them all correct. 15 million points, split 7,313 ways, going Dan 416, JBC 52, 777, Fruit Punch, Aubrey Janae, Warden of something, Julesar, Laura Fordman. 6,838 points is your spoil tonight, plus all those additional points you earn by answering all those questions throughout the quiz. Points on points on points, stacks on stacks, those points add up. Big games, folks. Big money game tomorrow. HQ Sports is at 6 p.m. HQ Trivia is at halftime. Presented by Wendy's. 25,000 plus free burgers for life. I'm gonna roast you. I might get roasted by Wendy's. I'm gonna grill you with bacon-themed trivia. You're forking for a porkin'. $25K plus those burgers, and don't forget Wednesday, February 6th, Lego my Lego. Everything will be awesome again. Giving out $75,000 and a limited edition capsule to the winners of that game. Lego 2 in theaters next week, presenting that one. Woo! Do not miss it. So much money, $100,000 next week. Rest up, study up. Hope you enjoyed our Groundhog Day little fun game for you. It was B. The answer was B every time. Beat that. Until I see you again, I shall remain Scott Rogowski, signing off saying, F Jerry. Thank you, Meg Wright. Bye.